Welcome to the Course Wizards podcast with Amit Arora and Christopher Maselli. Get ready to discover the latest tools and tips on how to create, teach, and market your online training course. Now here's your hosts, Amit and Chris.
Hey, Course Wizards. Welcome to Course Wizards. This is Christopher Maselli and Amit Arora, and we are here today, and we're going to talk. We're doing something a little bit different. Normally, we just talk on this podcast. It's an audio podcast, but today we decided it would be nice to have a little bit of visual representation. So we have we're also recording a video of us recording this one, and you'll be able to see that on YouTube. And on either one of our YouTube channels, you can check it out. And we're going to look at my marketing funnel that I've recently built, and it's almost done, but not completely. And so we're going to talk about what we need to do to actually help this marketing funnel make some money, because it's right now not getting any sales. I'm getting names, but no sales, and that's no good, is it, Amit?
No. Let's fix that, man. All right. Walk us through the steps. Hello, everyone. Thank you for watching. It's good to see you guys seeing us.
Yes. I don't know, can they see me? I've got my screen shared. I don't even know if I'm on the screen.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Hey, everyone. Okay, so my name is Christopher Maselli. This is Amit Arora. And I don't think I even asked you how you're doing today, Amit. I got so much into the, hey, look what we're doing different.
I know, man. It's all good. I'm doing good. We'll jump right into it.
All right. So this is on my screen here. I have the landing page that I typically send people to. Now, people usually get here from Twitter or Facebook or a link in my email or multiple places online. I will send them here. This is for writers, and it's for a free PDF, which is a great lead magnet. How to top 10 ways to get your book noticed. So what we did is we found, and we talked about this in the lead magnet episode, but we asked writers, what are your biggest questions? And overwhelmingly, the answer came back, I don't know how to get noticed by agents, by editors, or even readers once I got my book published. Mm-hmm. So we took that information, answered the questions, and created a PDF out of that. So what people do when they get this URL, and you can check it out yourself if you want, it's writingmomentum.com/get noticed. Yep. Writingmomentum.com/get noticed. When you enter your email in there, you're going to get the free PDF, and you're also going to get a email from us that says, hey, welcome, nice to meet you. And so here's what happens. You put your email in there, you get that email, and that email has a video in it, right? It's actually a picture of a video, but when you click on it, you're brought to this web page, okay? This is my wife and I, and we have a little video on here that you can watch. It's about 47 seconds long, where we basically say, hey, welcome, here's who we are, nice to meet you, and here's what Writing Momentum is. Mm-hmm. At this point, you can download the PDF again if you hadn't already, and there's also some more free stuff we have on there. A couple days later, or the next day, we send another email. This one goes to this video where we ask them what their writing goal is. Now, we do that on purpose. We want to get interaction with these welcome emails, and this is a way to get interaction. So we ask people to tweet their writing goal to us, which they can do by clicking that button. And then finally, we ask them to join us on YouTube and in our Facebook group, because we're growing those. But that's kind of where it stops, right? We're not leading them to our courses or anything like that. We did record a video for our courses. We're calling it the Accelerator Program. And we recorded a video for that, but haven't got it all together yet. So Amit, you've seen these 3 points here. You go from email to 3 introductory emails, says hi, who we are. We really don't have any engagement emails. We're not asking for any sales. So what should we do next?
Okay. What's your end goal? To sell the course?
Let's say the end goal for this is to sell the course. Yes, we've actually got another idea in mind too, but for the purposes of this, I've got my courses. Let me open that one up. Accelerate.writingmomentum.com. So this is our training platform where we have our courses, right? And what we'd really like to get people to do is to sign up for this Ultimate Momentum bundle, because it's $47 a year, and it actually is a bundle of all the writing courses that we have. And so we love to have people sign up for that. $47 a year, it's a recurring charge. So this is where we ultimately want to get people, but right now they're dropping off, or essentially they're just getting no more communication from us after that final email where we introduce ourselves, which is really not good customer relations there, right?
Okay. Yeah.
I see you making notes. So what are you going to say?
I am. I have a few notes. First of all, let's go to your first tab, right? For those of you who are just listening and don't have a visual, this is a page that's open which says grab our free PDF in big, huge, bold letters. It's a 50-50 screen split. On the left side is Chris's lead magnets photo, which I love. 10 ways to get your ebook noticed. And then on the right side, it's just the email. They hit the get it button or they hit the no thanks button. The first thing I would suggest changing here, Chris, is the only thing my attention goes to is grab our free PDF. But I don't know what a free PDF is about. I might not even look at that image and the text on top of the image. I might totally skim that. And that's just my brain, and most human brains, we just skim through to the big lines and the big words, right? So maybe I would swap out the grab our PDF with the discover Chris's and Gina's 10 best tips. Make that bigger and bolder, put that on top, and grab our PDF. I would even maybe get rid of grab the free PDF and put that, you know how where it says enter your email here?
Yep.
You can change that text to say enter your email for the free PDF. So make
that's true.
Yeah. So
or get my free PDF is on the button, something like that. So it's a good idea. So flip those around. I like that.
Flip those around. Make the no thanks smaller. Don't give them or just make it the kind of like the typical marketing negative no, right? Which should say something like, no, I don't like free stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Something that they would feel bad to click on, right? So I would start there, see if that changes the conversions. Now, one thing I do want to ask you is if you remove the get noticed and go straight to writingmomentum.com, it's like from the URL bar, it's the same thing, right? This is the welcome mat that your people see.
Well, no, it's not. So let me duplicate that tab. If you just go to writingmomentum.com, and this is real life here. This is what happens. So now you get to my homepage here where I have some of the basic things we offer. Boy, it's really going slow here. It's probably because we're recording. But then I have, let's see.
Yeah, I am on your page. So let me share that.
There we go. So it's right here. So you see you have these two free, I have a drop down.
Yep.
I did these drop downs when those were real popular. I need to get rid of some of those. So I have these. I have like this. Sorry, too much going on.
You said it just now. Too much going on.
Yes, too much going on. Way too much going on. So I need to get. I think I want to get rid of the pop-ups. Like I said, I did those when that was a lot more popular, and I don't think that that's the way to go now. I like the less intrusive ads here on the page, and I'm actually redesigning my whole website. That's why I haven't updated this.
And that's why we're having this call.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm on your website too. The few things that distract me, one is the top-down bar that comes through, right, which says grab our free PDF. I would change that again. The tiles, as you hover over them, they flip the tiles. I like that graphic, but it is also distracting. Yeah, I would look into make this a lot more cleaner. And overall, your website is and we see this quite often. So this isn't anything against you, Chris, I would say overall your website is a little skinny on content. You probably you're a writer, so you probably want to start your website with a hook that grabs them and a story. Like start with storytelling. Start with something like once upon a time, there was a guy named Chris. So, something funny that'll grab their attention in big bold letters. That should be the headline. Just that big headline, and to read anything else, they have to come down. So you grab their attention with a big bold headline saying, once upon a time, there was a writer who was stuck with writer's block. Scroll down more to find out how he got out of writer's block. Something that writers deal with. Why are they on your site? Your target is writers. You want to help them get better at writing. So talk to their pain right away.
Yeah, I think one thing that we did on this site is we made it a little more like a calling card, which is what I'm always telling people not to do. Your site really needs to be focused more on marketing. And that's why I said I'm redesigning it, because I did this several years ago. And you get to the point where you've looked at it and you start going, wait a second, I'm not doing all those things I preach to other people to do.
Yeah, we do that all the time. We talk all these things about on our podcast, but we sometimes forget to do it ourselves.
It's easy to do.
Yeah, I would say keep it like I look at some websites in your niche, get some inspiration from them, and there's really not a hook in here for me to stick around. Like,
Well, and
switch
now
out those
here's
words too. The grab our free.
here's where I think you do have to be careful when looking at other websites in your niche, though, because, for instance, most other authors don't have anything really compelling on their site. They're not marketers, right?
Right.
And so you do have to, if you're going to look at other websites in the niche, make sure they are marketers enough to where they have a compelling site, and it's not just like I said, a bunch of calling cards.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, good word there.
Okay. So next, if we go to tab number 3, what I would suggest here is take advantage of the Newsendler's video marketing funnel, where videos open one day after the other. I would say don't wait a few days between emails, because people are going to forget your first video and they'll come back. That was another point, is change the thumbnails to say day 1, day 2, day 3, because all your images are the same. So people are going to...
That's true. It looks like it's all the same page, doesn't it?
Yeah. And for those of you who are listening in, I'm looking at a page where Chris and his wife are framed in this video. They're sitting next to each other, smiling. And on the right side, there's a button which says click to download the PDF. So that's the other thing I would do, Chris. Create a video marketing funnel in Newsendler. If you upload 3 videos, Newsendler has the technology to automatically unlock them one day after the other. You don't have to do any work.
That is great.
Newsendler also has this thing where you can do an animation on those buttons and do a fade in, I would say a fade in animation that triggers. So if your video is 47 seconds long, you want the button to show up after the first 30 seconds. So they don't have any other distractions other than to watch your video.
That's really great. See, that's the kind of thing we love about Newsendler, because they have some really strong marketing features that most teaching platforms don't include. It truly is not just a teaching platform, it's a marketing platform, because things like that are sometimes, people will buy plugins just to do that alone, and it's included in Newsendler.
Yeah, so I would go look into that. You already have all the content and everything. Maybe even put a big bold headline of what you're about to talk in the video, because it's hard for people to take action and click on something, especially when it doesn't autoplay. And that's why I was saying you don't have to put a headline. You can create a thumbnail, upload that thumbnail to your video, because if you're embedding this through Vimeo or whatever, or if it's native in Newsendler, you can pick a frame of your video as a thumbnail. So just put that thumbnail in there, or if it's you don't have enough time, then put a headline. In this video, Gina and I are going to talk about this. You won't believe what Gina did to me in this video. Something like that. That will make them play. It's very plain and vanilla looking, right? White background video with, I have no clue what's going to happen. So I'm just talking from an outsider's perspective, because I haven't seen these pages till today. And we wanted my candid reaction to how we can improve your traffic and get you to that final sale. So last thing is, if you go to your bundle page or the course page where you're selling the courses, I would just highlight, was it the last one? I think it's the last tab. If you scroll up, just stay on the top of the page. If I am just here above the fold, right, all the way to the top of the page.
Yes. Oh, you want me to go on to the top?
Yep.
Yeah.
This is above the fold. I have no clue what I'm doing here. Put yourself on the fast track to success. Get ready to learn, write, and take on the world. I would just say it in simple English what it is. Buy our $47 a year bundle, which includes boom, boom, boom. And you have all these courses, get rid of all of them, just sell your bundle. And under that bundle, mention this bundle includes 500 courses, 600 this, whatever it is that you're giving, put that down there. And if you scroll down, and again, we are all guilty of this. We don't put enough content. But the one guy that I talk about a lot is Russell Brunson. Go to his free book, .com Secrets, Traffic Secrets, free book, $7 shipping. You will see the amount of content he has on his page is insane. I'm not saying copy that, but know that if he's written a mile-long page to get you to put $7, you have to do a little bit more work to get someone to commit to $47, even if it's $47 a year, which I think it's too low. You should probably go a little higher.
I agree.
You should probably go 97 or, something that's enough that people will think, okay, this is worth the value, and not like, oh, he's just trying to get our money.
Or make it $12 a month or something like that, so that it's a reoccurring monthly charge. Absolutely. Yeah, I like that a lot. I like your idea of actually taking all these different courses and essentially taking them off this page to where you can't purchase them individually, and the only way you can get them is through getting the overall bundle. And that bundle then becomes a lot more valuable, because if you even just want one of those courses, you have to subscribe to the bundle.
Exactly.
All right, well, we're going to go ahead and wrap up, because this has been a really good session. Thank you so much for watching. Amit has helped me fix my funnel. I'm going to change some of the headlines on the lead capture page. We're going to add a lot less confusion on what's here. We're going to maybe change out some thumbnails and that with the videos, and then of course combine a lot of these courses together. This is the kind of thing you want to do, is you want to, after you've created what you've created, go ahead and share it with someone that you trust, that knows their stuff, and get that second opinion, because often they'll see things that you don't see yourself because you're so close to it, and it can really take your page from being good to being great. Yep. So if you've enjoyed Course Wizards, please, as always, leave us a positive review on your favorite podcast software, on YouTube. We'd love to hear from you anytime, and we look forward to talking to you again next week, back on audio.
Keep creating.
Thank you for listening to the Course Wizards podcast with Amit Arora and Christopher Maselli. Get a free PDF of their favorite online training resources, as well as notes from this podcast at coursewizards.com.